I hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Sage streaming Blood Bowl 2, and we've got quite the matchup for you guys tonight. Hi there, folks. We are playing, Jim and Bob do have an amazing voice, or two actually. We are going to be playing in the Legendary Edition Invitational. And what does that look like? Well, it's a Resurrection Mode tournament, which means that you get your team back after every game. And it's a Swiss tournament, which means the more you win, the more you will face other people who have won a lot. And that is why my Dark Elves, the Rebel A-Team Witches, who are 3-0-0, get to face AndyDavo's Dark Elves, Shades of Despair, who are also 3-0-0. So what does that matchup look like, I hear you ask? Well, my team looks like this. I have a single witch with wrestle, I have a runner with leader, I have 3 blodge blitzers and a mighty blow blitzer. 2 rerolls, but I have leader, so that makes 3, and an apo, so I can replace the first person to take a bad punch. Now over on Andy's side of things, we have 2 witches, both with wrestle, 2 blitzers with guard, and 2 blitzers with dodge. So not as much blodge, but more sacking capacity, and guard instead of mighty blow. He has 11 players as well, and no apo, and only 2 rerolls. So I do believe that my mighty blow plus my apo should help with the numbers advantage, and make sure that we actually do all right. Now, I applaud his choice of creative player naming. That is very, very well done. So let's see if we can do this thing. LE Invitational Round 4. 2 Dark Elf teams enter, and only 1 comes out. Let's do this thing. We get to receive which we want to. Let's see what he's willing to let us punch on turn 1. Probably not this. Would be a bit surprising. So yeah, no bench for either of us. A bit more hitting power on my side of things. I think we can make it work. Okay. So, if I were super eager, I could choose Suplet to dodge through there. Oh, never mind, he's not giving me that either. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could try and surf, but that would relieve my only witch around there. I really don't think that's a great idea. Instead, we'll just punch a rookie somewhere, I think. So, leader to carry. A couple of these guys to punch with. Can be here. It can be there. Some more backup here. Something like this, and like that. I want to be able to blitz with the mighty blow, which I can do from there. I do think this will do nicely for a start. Let's see how it goes. Quick snap, well, doesn't do too much for us here. Lets me prioritize the way the ball is right now instead of having to anticipate where it might be. Pretty sure I'll be blitzing there. So let's also set up for that just a little bit. These punches all look fine actually. Bounce is relatively friendly. We're not using the witch anyway this turn, so I'm quite okay with her being here for now. At least create some measure of protection from what's going on over there. Let's start off throwing some blocks, shall we? And the first one is solid. 1. No results. 2. Solid as well. We'll put them there. And can we go 3 for 3? Yes, we can. But of course, if you don't break armor... Oh, there we go. Just a stun though. Sad, sad, sad stuff. Right. I think I'd like to bring you in here. Cover this side of things. Where do we need the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's going to be fine. Which means I'd be okay with you being there. You being here or something. That works. These guys are doing their job for now. So the Mighty Blow guy has the both down, which is good enough. But fails to do anything relevant with it, really. Hide him back here. Try the pickup before we move those guys. Yeah, I do think so. Pickup's fine. So he could choose to go out and blitz the witch, but I don't think that's very sensible for him to do. How dangerous is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's worth protecting. But I think being somewhere like here is probably good enough to do so. Keep our options open a bit on the flanks. There. I believe this will do. Thank you, Sky. You're an awesome commentator. So yeah, I was a guest on the TBBL stream just now. Was interesting to do that. To be honest, I'm very, very much prefer commentating my own games over casting the games of others. But it was cool. Wouldn't mind doing it again sometime. A single stun out of 4 blocks is of course not exactly something to write home about. Let's hope we do better in the near future. Now we do have him in a situation where he's going to have to be doing some dodging. Yes, if Cyanide pays me, then that does enhance my enthusiasm for casting. Or for that matter, if people pay me to go over their replays, that'll do it too. Both down, good enough here. Herring Zord going down, but no armor break. So let's see some failed dodges then. Or you can just stand those guys up, that would be fine too. So he's made the only punchable positions the blodge guys, which is of course somewhat annoying. There we go. He's not going to reroll that. He only has 2 rerolls after all. Well, of course, Squiggy. I mean, you're doing great work. Community stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be good, but in order to get an assist on that, we'd leave ourselves in a surfable position. Not good. Or we mark there. Is that better? I guess so. How about you go here? Because that's next to a bunch of guys. It's convenient. I think I like this spot. And that spot. Yeah, it's not. It looks like an attack in the animation, but it's actually not an attack. It's just the animation of my player tackling his as I punch him. I think what I'll do is I'll be willing to mark here. And then go there. And do the 2 die and hope for a POW. That looks alright to me. There's the POW, that's cute. Yeah, let's leave him there. Smack! That's 1 bludger down! Andy is down. Awesome. Awesome stuff. That's what I want to see. How about you go here? And if that works, then this guy's no longer needed as much over here. He does have the guards to get stuck in there, though. Do I mind having a bludger here? If he has the guard, he can knock this, he can knock that. Did I need Mighty Blow to get it? I did. It turned a KO into a casualty. Awesome. He doesn't have an Apo. He has 2 witches and 4 blitzers, which doesn't leave them money for an Apo. The reason to get Wrestle on a witch is because it synergizes with Jump Up, and because it allows you to punch ball carriers. If you have Wrestle Witches, you don't need a Tackler as much, and that's quite convenient. Yeah, the thing about long-term is, of course, that the Witch Elf is a very fallible position, and using Wrestle can be costly. But I find it to be worth it. So he only has a single bludger left, which is pretty awesome for us. Because once he's out of bludge, my lack of tackle is much less of an issue. Let's hope we can keep up those POWs. That would be great. Move this witch into position there. He has to start getting really connected in order to make use of his guard. Okay, push here is fine. Yeah, but you need to be able to roll Mighty Blow piling on the witches. And actually, don't underestimate the value of giving... okay, he knocks down my Mighty Blow. Fair enough. Don't underestimate the value of having Juggernaut on your witches either. It's really good. Because of frenzy surfing stuff. No one has strength access on elf teams except for the treemen on the Wood Elves. So, no Mighty Blow Blitz for me this turn. If I choose to focus on this flank, then I do run the risk of getting surfed. But we've only had 2 turns. It's not a big hurry just yet. He's denying me the 2 die there. Yeah, so he does make good use of his guard. So... the green elf team, yes. Those filthy orcs. This is pretty sensible. But I think I can get here. And blitz that. That looks fun. That's a bludger still, but we might be able to roll yet another POW. Awesome. Awesome stuff. And Steve is gone as well. I like where this is headed right now. It also opens up yet another shot at a 2 die on the witch. Being here would be kind of baddish. But how about there? That's better. Can we get that safe? Yes, we can. We can even get that safe from here. We're not in a super big hurry. We're removing players. That's cool. So we just chill over there for a turn. I don't mind not blocking here. That's okay. So this guy will get surfed if he doesn't do anything, but this 2 die is more valuable potentially. And guess what? It's another POW. We're not following here because the Witch Elf has Jump Up, but let's hope she never gets up. Aw, she does. So sad. So, here we'll do alright. here would be fine. And a dodge here. I'm actually quite okay with the setup for this turn. So 2 removals, one of which might come back, and they are both the blodgers. Andy has no more blodge for this drive. And he does have dodge wrestle, of course, but still, that is really convenient. Now, the reason I'm not willing to give up on this side entirely is that ideally I'd be blitzing with my Mighty Blow Blitzer every turn. And if I were to completely focus on here, then that would be a bad idea. But now that I've still got enough room to zigzag around, I might actually be able to capitalize on that guy. But yeah, pretty happy with the bash game so far. Of course, having rolled 3 POWs on two blodgers and a witch is very convenient. So I guess he's planning to blitz this guy. Yeah, there we go. Which is fine. I mean, it's a rookie. It's also injured. Please be badly hurt. Please be badly hurt. It's not badly hurt. Then we're not appoing. If that were badly hurt, I'd instantly appo. Well, that evens the numbers, although not the level of the players that were punched. Which getting very in my face, which is somewhat annoying. Is that guy staying where he is? Nice, Mike. Yeah, tournaments are fun. Tournaments are enjoyable things to do. Right. Left again, I guess. If I'm really eager for that Mighty Blow punch, I could blitz there, maybe. Can kind of afford to. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. That's just not good enough. But we can swap the order around a little bit. Suppose you're the one who goes here. And you're the one. No, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I want to move the cage first. 4, 6, 7 could be here, but that's a bit more dangerous. So I'm okay with sticking with this spot for now, I guess. There. So how about this, which takes the back spots? This guy takes one a little bit more up front. But wait, don't do that yet. Because I want to dodge past there first. You're here. Okay, that's good, not snakes. Now you can be in there, which is fine. And now we can do the 2-die blitz with Mighty Blow. And hopefully kill a dude. Nope, it's a dud. Oh well. Giving up a couple of blocks, which is not ideal. That does sound like weird categorization, yeah. Gonna have to start pushing forward a little bit more. So far we've been bashing around the line of scrimmage. We do at some point want to wind up scoring a touchdown, not just exchanging blocks. But as long as he's got witches running along one side, it's kind of scary. Which is why having this guy here is still useful. You don't want to commit entirely to a single flank. You might just wind up running around and keeping options open for a passing play if needed. True, the Lord, but in that case, everyone except for ogres can. So blitzing here gets the knockdown, still on 2 rerolls. He's fine though. He'll get to do more stuff. Not a POW. Good, good. Gets another shot at it. And another not a POW. See, that's how you blodge. Yes, I blodge. Let me go and set that to automatic, shall we? I had that on manual for a for a 1-turn. Or an anti-1-turn, I should say. Annoying enough. This garter is efficiently placed. This guy is kind of locked in. He's not doing a bad job. So this witch can't surf here, so that's good. Am I willing to blitz this one and potentially give up a surf? I think in the interest of forward momentum, I might have to risk that, yes. Or we just POW and remove her for the turn, that would be great. Nope, not just yet. So you go here. You go there. And this is of course not a safe corner because the witch has jump up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not an easy surf for sure there. Let's see, how far can this go? There would be quite alright. Don't like that too much. Let's start off with this one. Know where we stand there. Mighty Blow's still stuck, so if we do go for this, then we want GFI there, maybe? Yeah, you're just getting up. Sorry, bro. Don't die on me. If we choose to try and make that GFI, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 2 GFIs, isn't it? To get there. So that's a little bit scary. That's a GFI. Don't really want to make that. Do I want to get stuck in here then? Probably. Yeah. Still worth it if I fail? Yes, I do think so. First one's good, second one's good. Okay. It's some progress. It's not 100% safe, but it's not awful either. He does have the guard, which might help him make use of this somehow. He does have to jump up, which is scary. But between this and that, and the players themselves being in the way, I don't think he can turn that into an easy hit on the ball. Right from where he is right now. He could do it with some very, very funky chain push plays, maybe. I bet that's what he's eyeing right now. But, is it worth it, really? I'm not sure. I mean, he'd be basically risking this entire drive on that one shot on the ball, because if it fails, then I'm out of here. The alternative would be to move around and try and get in the way here. But I have made a lot of forward progress with this turn. Now, Andy's a coach who likes to take his time and think things through before acting. Okay. First one is not a POW. Helpful, but still contributes to his potential for chain pushing. He is very good at setting up chain pushes, so I'm kind of curious to see what he comes up with here. Two die was meant to free up this garter, but instead it costs a reroll. Nice, nice. I guess he wanted the garter in there for a 2-die here. Potentially even surfing the carrier with the other Witch's Blitz. But now everything has become scary for Andy. Literally everything could be the end of the drive, pretty much. That's quite convenient for me. I'm not complaining. You can switch between a bunch of views. You can go all the way over here in level 2 view, or all the way over there. Guard our blitzes. Okay, I guess he wants him up there somewhere. Yeah. That's a GFI. Yeah, so his hope is just to contain me here. But with the reroll gone, that's still a scary proposition that he's facing. Slanted to the side view. You mean this one? Oh yeah, that's level 2 cam. Yeah, that is something you cannot help, except by hitting C, and then you can switch to free cam mode, where you can look around. Or you can switch to level 1 cam, which is, I think, the most convenient one. Fails his dodge, he has it set to manual 2, which is... no, annoying, but okay. So, do we do a repeat performance of what we did last time? We're on turn 6. We do have 3 more rerolls for 3 turns, so we can afford to take a bit of risk. Right now this is a 1-die. We could make it 2. We would have to dodge there, which is not ideal. Do we want to block this, or do we want to blitz with the witch? We don't want to blitz with the witch, simply because it would cost us the 2-die, because frenzy trapping is a thing. So suppose we blitz with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could work. Am I willing to run out there with the ball right now? I think I will have to. This is dangerous, though. Can I get this safe? Yep, no, we're going here. And we're going there. Snakes now could be disaster, of course. That's the one die, that's the one die, that's the one die. This is a half die. I'm willing to start with the witch here. Free some stuff up. 2 die is no good, but we get a follow-up 2 die. After Andy has elected to use dodge. And the follow-up 2 die is a wrestle all around. Yes, I want to use it, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 GFI, so that would be awful. Let's do this one first. That's helpful. Makes me feel a bit less like I'm playing with fire. There's a dodge fail, and the reroll says it's not snakes. Whew, that was scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push her here. 6, 7, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. So now that we know this is a problem. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which merely pushes, which is unfortunate. Because I've already used my team reroll. Which means GFIing here is not an option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got some options there. This is still stuck. 37 seconds, Sage. 37 seconds. Don't waste them. Three 2+ rolls in a row. Let's see if we make them. We do not! Ooh, that's unfortunate, but still not the end of the world. Because he's not getting 2 dice, he's not getting a second assist there. Could be dangerous though. Could be a problem here. He still has a reroll. If he gets the ball loose, he does get into a pretty solid position. Just a bit too much on the risk end. Needed 2 dodges without skill reroll. And some GFIs. Yeah. Happens. Of course, if he does go for this play, then he's exposing himself to some serious risk of hurt on his witches, and with no Apo, that's always scary. But this kind of play is the thing that elf coaches live for. Also, he's of course well aware of my ability to use dump off, which is why he's making sure that he's marking the players who I might be able to Right, so we're talking a 3+3+ dump off here, which I think we will try. Yeah, I think we will try that. And the dump off is fine. And the block is a wrestle, which is actually good for him because now he's safe there from getting surfed, unless we do some funky stuffs. It's not impossible to surf that, actually. So instead of focusing on the on the sack, he now has to focus on constraining me. Now, ideally, I'd get another turn stall in, but 10 versus 9, stuck into a corner, he's got a bunch of guard. Not 100% sure I'll manage that, to be honest. Don't really have a good angle of approach here either. Does he send forward a scoring threat? He does not. Then again, he's got 2 more turns, not just the one. Jump up block from the witch, incoming. Oh, fair enough. Might as well try, right? Yeah, constrain me here makes sense. Guard's in a good spot again. Jump up fails! Splendid. Splendid. That's a witch doing nothing for a turn. I like it. Doesn't spend this last reroll there, of course. So, suppose we want to serve that witch. What would it take? This guy's not doing anything. This block could already push him there. So we need someone here. And someone there. Can we get there at all? 2 GFIs to get there. That's scary. So basically we need a dodge and 2 GFIs to serve the witch. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Not really. 1 die there is not going to happen either. But then again, it is surfing a witch. We could put the runner there. No, that doesn't work. This would be a 1 die. Oh, this is 2 dice already. The reason we need it is there. Okay, how about we try to dodge, and if it fails, then we change plans midway. It's not ideal, but it'll do. Right, we don't need you. So you're just going to go there. You're going to block this. Not good enough. Okay. Here will do, and we will stay where we are. Yes, that's the play. Reroll gets used! Oh no! Oh no! That's bad. That's bad. No! What an awful, awful time to snake that. Yeah, well, that was rather rubbish. I don't think there were many times that would have been worse for snakes. So he's got a reroll. He's got wrestle nearby. He's got options for moving. That looks like the snake to feel the game on, to me. I mean, luck happens, of course, but this is too easy for him to turn into absolute disaster for me. Yeah, it was risky, but it was fun. So the idea was he goes here, the witch goes and blocks this, and then this block actually chain pushes the witch out. And then we have enough room to move over here relatively safely. Of course, that didn't happen. So now he's probably surfing that. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Reroll into skulls. Reroll into a push. Well, the push was what he needed anyway. He's going for the double surf then. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't blame him. Then again, he doesn't need to go for the surf per se, because if he surfs, then there's no guarantee the ball will be easily accessible. Does he need the ball? Can he get into scoring range? He doesn't have the reroll, so that's good. Gets the knockdown here. Annoying. He doesn't need to use the jump. Yeah, he goes for the surf, the double surf. Doesn't need the jump up for it, so I'm guessing he's going to blitz here. Because failing this jump up would be a big disaster. Yeah, he blitzes for the double surf. Well played. Bad snakes those. And he gets it, so let's see where the ball goes, because this is still very, very crucial. This could mean the difference between... Do we Apo a KO on turn 7? Yeah, it's a bludger. Let's Apo that. At least we get him back for sure. Okay. Not the worst. Yeah, you are, Ice and Mike. All 8 of us are. And that was a scary pickup for him, no doubt. This team has our coaches from this tournament in it. That's already touchdown range. If he GFIs, then he runs the risk of ruining that. This to die. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very, very nice. Because he's got guard there. Yeah, pick the boat down. This guard here means standing up there is not going to be worth it. But we can do... We can't really blitz there. Problem is we really, really don't want to pick up the ball. Catch the ball. Our players are quite far away. This guard is actually annoying as hell. Getting the 1 die is super easy. But probably not enough. Because that's a 5+ effectively. Getting the 2 die is doable, 2 3+ rolls, but the risk of picking it up afterwards increases. Well, let's make it a 2+ anyway. 2 die anyway. So, a single 2+ here for the GFI. No! Don't do that, Witchy. Back-to-back snakes on turn 7 and 8. Ouch, ouch, ouch. If he makes this, we're done for. Oh, that was awful. Yeah. Easy mode now. Just needs to run it in. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, he still needs 2 GFIs. He needs like 4 2+ rolls. If his 2+ rolls go like mine, I'll be fine. But by fine, I mean 0-0 after my receiving half. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty awful. That was pretty awful. Snakes are where you roll snake eyes, a 1 into a 1 where you only needed a 2+. I mean, you could call it snakes when you needed more, but that's not really that meaningful. Yeah, that was pretty awful. So, this is trivial stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he might be better off just passing it in one go, maybe? I'm not sure. Hello. Kom maar even op je knieën dan. Wacht even.
Nee hoor.
Dan kun je ietsje hoger zitten.
Nee. Doe ik echt koud.
Wat wil je? Even knuffel? Dat is goed, meisje.
Bijtje.
Je mag bij me zitten. Dat is goed. Get some extra square. Well, back-to-back failures even. Yeah, so he's basically using the chain pushes to, or at least one chain push, to get his witch in extra square movement. And then still push me out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 2 plus 3 plus pass into, so 3, 2, 2, 2 for the drive and probably the win. Oh, meisje. Mama's in de badkamer. Oh no, oh no, oh no, he's made the difficult part. Now he just needs to die on the GFIs. Oh, we're still in the game. Die, 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 die. Oh, she didn't die. That was tense. Okay, his KO stays out, which is nice because I app-up mine, which is why I still have a single player advantage. Well, this wasn't Snakes because he didn't have a reroll, but still. What happened there? She was trying to run faster than she could, and she found out she couldn't. Oh, that was a misclick. So, I might as well expose some blodge, I suppose. Could even put 3 blodgers on the line. Yeah, you know what? Let's live a little. Let's live a little. He doesn't have tackle. Let's try and make his life a bit more difficult here. And then we go here and there and here and here and here. Pretty aggressive, but these guys can readjust anyway. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Being 1-0 behind when you've been receiving means that you've lost your own drive. Basically, the good way to think about the game on a big scale is the status quo. If you score on your own half and the opponent scores on his half, then you're 1-1 and that's a normal game. That's the status quo. In order to win, you need to do something to upset the status quo, like preventing the opponent from scoring, Or, like even better, scoring on his half. Am I naked? No, I'm not naked. I'm wearing this t-shirt today, and it fits for right now. I got a bad feeling about this. It's a Star Wars t-shirt. I like it.
Wat is dat?
Wat rusten, Sofietje? Wil je nog even dag zeggen tegen de mensen? Ja. Ja, dat mag. Kom maar. Zeg maar, good night everyone. Je mag ook Skillen met Dinky zingen als je wil. I am from the Netherlands, Slampoep. Wil je Skillen met Dinky zingen? Vond ze vorig keer al leuk. Hoeft niet hoor.
Zeggen, je gaat slapen, dame.
Zeg maar wel rusten.
Zeg maar sweet dreams.
Is he setting up for a surf? I bet he is. I'm setting dodge back to manual, just for that. High kick helps him. Helps him quite a bit, actually. First push is good. Second as well. Third one's a POW though, so that's good. No surf. Just don't break armor now. No! Well, rubbish. Then again, appoing now wouldn't make much sense either. So, 9 versus 9 for now, with worse stuff coming, potentially. Not too happy about that. The high kick is pretty bad, though. I'm still glad I appoed that KO. Where's the tackle? There isn't any. We both have Wrestle Witches, which do the job-ish. He doesn't have any blodge. Most insightful, Skyheart. Most insightful. Okay, whatever. I guess if you really want to be there, that works, but you could also just go here. But what else? Yes, I do. Are Dark Elves my favorite elves and why? Yes, because they are as close as possible to the core of how the game is supposed to be played. And we have skulls! He can afford them-ish. And that's his decision as well. Alright, so what we do is we blitz that one. No, we don't need to blitz that one. We can blitz that one even. Oh, that sucks. Maybe we do blitz that one then. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But leave only 3 players back here. That's not a lot, is it? Well, I know I want to block this. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Let's understand though. Suppose you're here, the witch is here. If he makes that pass, if he decides to go for that, that leaves way too many options. So yeah, we're not doing that. We're staying right here. Okay, that helps with the bash again. Now I am leaving him the room here. I can't really protect that flank, but I'd much rather have him hanging around here than going back there. So let's say we are here. There's a lot of room, but I don't think it's disastrous. It relies on him making a passing play. I don't think this is awful per se. Oh yeah, sorry. So the thing about Dark Elves is that the way you play them, it's conservative. It's not flashy. It's solid defense, or you try not to rely on too risky plays. He said, losing the game because of a risky play. And to a passing play, potentially. I mean, I'm giving him a lot of room. But he doesn't have blodge. He can't get entirely safe. Is there a team you should never play? No. But ogres are awful. Unless you're Ceramol, in which case they're kind of okay. Thing is, High Elves take very long to develop. Wood Elves teach you to leap into a cage instead of play conservatively. And Pro Elves... No, I can't seed. Shut up. And Pro Elves can't really do anything much. Not true. I think Pro Elves have the wrong shtick. Pro Elves... I mean, Sidestep's nice, but Nerves of Steel is just not a good basis for a team. So, Andy's going the conservative route here as well, choosing not to go for the pass and the rushing forward. Well, then your basis is you start off with 2 skills that you might wind up at some point. And that your linemen are cheapish. They don't have much to offer, in my opinion. Both down is good enough, but no armor break is nice. So yeah, as you can see, Andy's choosing not to go for the gap I gave him, which would have involved blitzing the Mighty Blow, but rather going for the conservative stuff here, which leaves him with some awkwardish dodges he doesn't seem to be having any problems with. So, scoring threats. Yeah, Bretts are rubbish too, don't get me wrong. Bretts are awful. No argument there. So, do we take 2 of our guys to go and kill this dude? Is that worth our time? I believe it is. So we go here, here. Having second thoughts. Would he really go for it? Yeah, no. It's good enough. Let's see if we can kill another. I mean, at this point, if we wind up in a draw, it's not even that much of a disaster, is it? Just a stun. It'll do for now. Does give him an option for sooner or later. Let's see if we can lock this guy in. That would be nice. Yeah, just having 6 players with access to Blodge is really good. Skaven are one of my favorite teams too. I mean, you can get Clawpalm, you can get natural one-turning, you can get amazing sacking plays. Skaven are one of my favorites. Absolutely. I've had a 2401 run with them. I've actually won the Twitch Blood Bowl League, which is the host of this tournament, I think 4 times out of the 7 times that they've had one. Something like that. Maybe it was 4 out of 6 even, that I won the Emperor division, the top division of that league, with Skaven. And I had some more decent runs somewhere, I think. Not sure. Those 2 are the most prominent ones. So yeah, Skaven are definitely a main race for me. So, what's going on, Andy? What are you doing? Let's convert. And then Sam happened. Yeah, that's true. Sam did happen. So, a ball carrier with no block and no dodge, but I guess he's fixing that now. What about Underworld? Good question. I propose that after the stream you watch the guide I put out on them. Because I did, and it's awesome. So he's picking the middle because then he can get in my face. He's still got both rerolls because he chose not to reroll that moment. I don't want to give him any more room here. Do I mind letting him run around there? My undie guide, that sounds awful. That sounds really, really bad. Let's get connected. And then we just kill this guy. Dead, dead, deaded. Come on. No, good enough. Injured will do. Hired help number 5. Thank you. Niggle it is. And where do we anticipate the most problems? He's not going to go here. If he wants to blitz, where would I go? There. So, the players I have connected are the ones that have Blodge or Dodge and Whistle. He's got 2, 4, 6, 7 guys, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that's looking pretty promising. Mighty Blow is doing its job, and again, Mighty Blow made the difference between a KO and a Kaz. I hope Andy's starting to worry a little bit now. He does still have both Witches, he does still have both Garters, but the other 3 are just lineman scrubs. And the lemon scrubs can tend to pop when you knock them down with the mighty blow, so that's convenient. The thing is, yes, I've left these three guys connected, but in order to start punching them, he's going to have to get stuck in. And he doesn't have the players to be safe and get stuck in. Of course, one or two lucky pows could still... nothing! They do! Slumpoop. I play a slaughter team. They're actually called the Slonish Slaughterers. And they have destroyed many a team. Which is part of the fun of the experience, is that every time you play your team, you know that you run the risk of losing them. And then the act of rebuilding becomes part of their story, basically. So yes, that is definitely part of the game. I mean, it's not my preferred playstyle. I have one real killer team and lots of agility teams. But there are people out there who play nothing but hard bash. And the only thing they enjoy is to destroy other people's sweet teams, and it can be a valid way to play. Aha! Sounding the retreats. Well, that's a good sign, I guess, considering we still have 5 turns. So he's going... Basically what's happening is he's losing the midfield scrum so badly that he feels that he needs to spread out the game, increase his chances of passing play, because he doesn't have any more chances of... running and bashing play. So I guess this guy might actually go in 3+ forward. This guy's definitely going to try and be relevant. Yeah, 3+ forward, like I said. Because he really realizes he needs the passing play stuff now. Right, so he could pass to this witch and hand off. He could pass straight away, which would be a 2+, 3+, 4+, or a 2+ with GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think what I'll do is I'll go here. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has to do a dodge and a GFI, and he needs a knockdown to free. So I think that's pretty sensible. We go there, because we're going to blitz the witch with Mighty Blow. We're definitely keeping you in the center. Well, actually, I think I've got enough to send 2 guys... 2 blodgers forward. Here. And here. To threaten stuff a little bit. Keep the witch around back here. Send you out there. Do this 2-die blitz there. Pows are nice. Pows are good. Pows are my friends. She's okay for now. Let's see if we can do something about that. Nope, stun's not bad for this turn. So right now he's got 2 guys he can't realistically pass to. He's got blocks that don't have a lot of value. He doesn't really have anywhere actually safe to go. I'm pretty pleased with where we are. Of course, these guys do have easy escapes. They do, but if I can hunt him down 2 to 1, That's convenient. Where is he going to go to get safe? That must be his biggest concern. No, I would have much rather had a KO and a send-off than a stun. But I'll take a stun and no send-off right now. Use a reroll. Use a reroll. Could be somewhere around here, but the thing is, these guys have reached up until here, and these guys have reached up until here, so there's no safe spot there, no safe spot there. Obviously, this is not where he's going, right? That makes sense. But in order to get safe here, you need like a sideline cage, which is still scary. Can't afford to do much with these numbers. I mean, pressure everywhere. Not a POW. Good, good. So he takes the push, frees someone up. Okay, so the witch tries to hide behind here. And then I guess he's just making that 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a both down. That's cute. That's really cute. Do it again. Do it again. He's just staring at his dice. He already knows he's going to reroll. But he just wants to look at them some more. Which is an annoying trait, but okay. I've done that once or twice. Those make this dodge. Those make the other dodge as well. So, can I afford to spend 4 guys on these? Can I afford to spend my blitz? Right now I've got a 75% chance at a 1 die. And the 1 die is a 5+ effectively. If I spend my blitz here, I can really coral these. No, we're blitzing there. We're keeping you here. Keeping you here. Can we column this, actually? Okay. So we need to keep 1 out back for safety purposes. Which would have to be you here. You there. You say here. And then you go and punch that. Oh, that's not good. Reroll? Yeah, reroll. Way better. Crap! That was not the die result we needed. I would have settled for a push and then a GFI, but that was rather rubbish. Because that gives him room to do this thing. Gives him room to get the ball there. I mean, he's still looking at a risky play, potentially. But if he makes it, then we're fucked. Sub-skulls, huh? Yeah. Both downs into double skulls, so that was my 1 in 81. Because anything but a both down or a skull, I would have been perfectly satisfied with. A push here, I would have said, okay. Then I go there. or maybe even there. And then I'm fine with where I am. But I figured I'd rather spend the reroll at the chance of removal than to dodge out with no dodge skill and leave a punch open. In retrospect, it wouldn't have mattered, because if I'd taken the boat down and dodged out, I would have snaked that, which would have left me in roughly the same position. At this point, he really obviously cannot afford a surf, which is why I'm okay with this setup. Would have preferred these guys being in opposite positions, though, now that I know this was going to be bad. But I think this guy didn't have any more movement. Yeah, no. Couldn't have made that. Sneaky Git on the bomber, because probably KO rule, where Sneaky Git allows you to go to the KO box instead of the sent off box if you're sent off as a weapon, right? 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Yeah. He's still got to work for it. Oh yeah, box doesn't use that, does it? So this, it's just going straight 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus. Okay. Well, at least I'm making him roll that. But it would have been nice if I could have gotten in the way of this. Good time for snakes, dude. Good time for snakes. I had 2 crucial ones. Now it's your turn. So 4 plus passing then. Ah, rubbish. Yeah. I didn't have to give him this if the dice had been any better there, but now I'm kind of stuck with it. So, question, does he stall? No, he doesn't. So, 3 turning with Dark Elves against fewer Dark Elves with 2 rerolls. A draw looks... Well, I didn't get nearly as beat up as Andy did. I lost 2 players, he lost 4. Should be, yeah. One turning and then getting a 2-turn steal. Yeah, no. Runner to carry the ball or a blodge to carry the ball? Yeah, the blodge one will do. So, protect ourselves from a blitz a little bit, I guess. Backup in case of a rock? Yeah. So, something like that will do then. Here, I'm up there, I'm up there. Weather change. Oh, that's an awful, awful kick for us. So, this turn we are there. Next turn we go 2, 4, 6, 7 handoff here. So that's where we want to play her. So we want to be able to move it here somewhere. 2 rerolls, 3 turns. Okay, except that we're not going this way. We're not going anyway, really. We're going somewhere after all. Shouldn't have done that. Should have done the other stuff first. It's okay. You need to go forward anyway. I was planning to do this at the end of my turn so that I could take it both down and have him choose not to use wrestle. So suppose we go there. Then we really want this to be an option. Suppose we don't go there, then we really want this to be an option as well. Yeah, that's another dud. What a lackluster round of blocks that was. So we're not really committed to his side, but we're not making a lot of progress either. Let's see if he can get in my way sufficiently to give me real trouble here. I mean, he's going to have trouble preventing me from getting 2 or 3 scoring threats out there. He's not going to be able to pressure where the ball is at all. He's got enough reach that he can cover the backfield though, even while standing here. He does get the knockdown that we did not. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She can get there in 2 turns without doing anything weird. That's nice. Let's just let her do that. That's a scoring threat. That's 1. We kind of needed that. Do we wish to move the ball somewhere particular? Or do we just wish to move the ball in general? He can assist there. That sounds like a splendid idea. One, 2. Let's reroll that into not a knockdown. Splendid. Alright, that sucked. More scoring threats anywhere. If we move the ball here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so here will do. Keep our options open. This one's 1 square further forward, so let's be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it needs to be here and here. And should have held back a little bit more, I guess. Might as well try this 4+3+. Nope. He can swarm this very well. He can kill this, potentially. I could have just let him punch the carrier, I suppose. I mean, if I gave him a long odd shot against the carrier with dump off as a failsafe, it might have tempted him to leave the guys in the backfield more open. Could have prioritized that a bit more. Yeah, but the thing is, if he's willing to make it difficult for me, then that also means that he's given up on the backfield. And even if he knocks it out of my hands but doesn't manage to retrieve it, or does manage to retrieve it on something I can punch, then we're still kind of okay. The only thing that would be really awful is if he managed to get it into the backfield. Oh, he's still going for the sack here. So that would be a 3+2+2+2+, or a 75%. Well, I expected him to try and kill this one and to try and swarm these guys. But this is, of course, pretty sackable. No. Okay, so this switch makes it a 2... doesn't make it a 2-die. Makes the frenzy a 2-die. Guess he wants the intercept then. So now he's got tackle zones on this one and this one. That makes sense. First dodge is bad. Oh, and the second dodge is bad too. That's convenient. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, do we have a handoff? No, we'll need to make a pass. That's fine. Is she in touchdown range? Yes, she is. Is he in touchdown range? Yes, he is. If this is a push, do I have my pass freely? Yes, I do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't make this 2 dice. Let's just go for that push then. Push will do. Need to follow this, otherwise I'm in the way. Two plus is good, and the catch is good. Oh, well. Considering how badly that first half ended on turn 7 and 8, this outcome is okay-ish. I do like how much I'd cornered him, and having to give up that 4+ passing play from him was a damn shame. But okay, okay. 3-1-0 still puts us in the shared lead until someone proves to go 4-0-0, because no one has yet. Nah. Decent stuff, I suppose. Do I validate the match? Yes. Let's have a look at what this does to... no, not the ladder. Don't forget which team I was looking at when I was last here, please. Also, please sort the teams by when I've last played them. That would be awesome. So yeah, right now, 3-1-0. Oh, it hasn't been validated yet. So 3-1-0 puts us together with von Steinberg, his undead, the coach, Grumpy, his wood elves, Sassanik's lizards, and there's still 20 Phoenix, Jalil, Rhaegor, and Storbertas who might manage 4-0 if they win. But there's 2 more games to play. And the chance of one of these guys managing 3 wins from here is pretty slim, I guess. It's possible, but it's slim. And suppose I win my next 2 matches, I'm going to be facing one of those winners in the last round, probably. So that person, yeah, I think I do still have a shot with 3-1-0. But considering, yeah, I'm not happy. A little disappointed considering how much I had him cornered. But all in all, it was an entertaining game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. It was a pleasure streaming some high-level Blood Bowl for you guys. I enjoyed it. Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.